to my follow-up video on these RFloXa forks and shock. We're here at some hills. There's still some snow, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, they're steep as AF. There, we got it. We're good. Let's go and see if this is still washed out. Anyway, I'm up here. This is a bountiful mountain area. Thought I would see if these trails are actually accessible without snow. And already at the bottom I've seen some snow, so not sure how far up we'll get, but it's really rocky, so good test of this new suspension right now. It's feeling good. Man, I've been dying to get out on the bike again. It's been a minute. But we're here. As you can see, there's snow. We'll see what we can do. I mean, it is feeling great, guys. This fork has so much travel compared to my other one, and just feels so plush. I can't begin to tell you like what that feels like compared to the stock crap. Probably should have turned up the phase amps right there. We're getting to the snowy snow. And that didn't last long. There's rocks. I mean, snow everywhere. That's not too bad. Today we're just doing kind of a rocky trail test run on these RFloXa suspension that I've got. This is the Hawk 31 Max with a drop crown with a 21-inch front tire. Drop crown is making it so I can still run a fender. This is a Talaria fender on a Sur-Ron, but I like the look of it way better. I've got the rear RFloXa shock, the best option I think for $230. Like that's a no-brainer for most people. So yeah, check it out. But let's go down this mountain and see what we got. As far as downhill, rocky, just feels so cush. I know a lot of people are actually complaining and saying that they're stiff, and I'm a bigger guy, so maybe that's part of it, is these lighter kids that come in and get these 55-pound springs, is which I'm running here, and they probably weigh like 140, 150 pounds, where I'm 200, and I've got the 550-pound rear spring and the 55-pound front, and to me they feel super plush, like very nice. So I've got no complaints there. The rear is way softer than what I had before. You guys seen some of my past videos, I took the stock rear shock and I added a 650-pound spring, which made it really stiff, and it was nice for going off jumps and stuff, but trail rides not so much. This is kind of a good in between. Still stiff enough to hit jumps, soft enough to do these trails, not feel like I'm out of control. I overshot that big time. Ooh. Went to flat, but the shocks handled it. Alright. We're at the trails. There's a few different trails here, but I'm going up this way. It's a weekday, midday, so I don't think there'll be hikers. Good test of this suspension. Keeping it planted. Yeah, we're getting up this. Man, my legs are getting tired. Might slow down and crawl up the rest. Trying to handle those jumps. Tiring. Woo. That was exciting. Alright, so I've never been up here. This is new to me. That was a fun little run. That's a steep hill with some jumps. Man, the RFloXa suspension is just dialed. It feels so good. Being able to just like hit that at speed and not worry. Oh. What's this? Man, it's so good. Make sure you really appreciate the suspension upgrade, because you don't really know how bad that stock is after riding a bike for a couple of years and then going to something this good. It's actually pretty fun. Rocky, but with this rear shock, it's not a big deal. We're hitting this pretty fast, guys. I mean, I don't know which way to go, really. Like, there's so much stuff up here. Look at this view, guys. Okay, We made our way to this radio tower. Pretty crazy. Let's go look at the view over there. There's downtown Salt Lake City. There's the University of Utah right there. All right, how awesome is that view? If you guys like the content, you know, leave me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I have to say, I'm really happy with this suspension purchase on RFloXa. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's not quite as expensive as ZXT, but really good, this is a good choice. It was a great trail ride. We hit some serious rocky trails at fast speeds. The suspension held up. Ended the ride with a great view of downtown Salt Lake City. Until next time, keep the rubber side down.